So this post is in relevance to my last story that I posted. I talked about postpartum there and how it affected me in last few months. So to everyone who does not know, postpartum can happen to mothers who have delivered their babies, but it's not mandatory that it will happen to every mother. But majority of moms, they just have it and they just go through that phase. um when I just gave birth to my firstborn, I just read about it, and there was a line I cannot forget that I read on Google, was like, sometimes you feel like harming your own child. And when I gave birth and I was in the hospital, everything was fine. Even when I came home, I did not have that feeling, fortunately. And I was like so calm and relaxed that, oh my god, I am just not that mother who's gonna get that postpartum depression phase. So I was very elated and happy. But my son, he got really sick when he was just 3 days. And that was a very hard time of my life that I cannot tell anybody what I went through mentally and physically. I was having my stitches on and I had to just get down the stairs, go to the hospital, travel back, feed him. And I was in a rush that I had no time to take care of myself. I was not in my senses basically. I had no pain, no feeling of stitches, nothing was there. So, and that was a period where I was in pain mentally and physically, but I won't say that was a real postpartum thing that happened. And immediately after 6 months, when I was just telling myself that you have almost healed and everything is going to be normal again, that phase hit me. It hit me really hard that I got complex. I did not feel meeting anybody. Trying clothes gave me a feeling that I look ugly. I used to look myself in the mirror and I used to feel like crying and screaming at times, and I did. And there was no confidence walking with my husband. I had a feeling that something will happen to me and who will take care of my child, and that feeling of not letting go was creating you know endless fear in me. I had a lot of fear. I used to wake up at night and feel that, oh, I'm sweating, something will happen to me, I may get a heart attack or something like that. All those intuitive thoughts were coming. And I used to get over possessive for my child. I used to just get up at night and see him breathing, that is he breathing normal, and just looking at him like with no expressions at all, because I was just trying to figure out what was happening. And then was the time I realized that there is no way anybody can help you, because during that time I just called my mother to live with me. And while she was just coming, I just had that feeling that now everything is okay because I have my mom by my side. What else do you need, right? A child needs her or his mother. And I was very excited. My husband was relaxed too, that everything is going to be normal now. But no, that was the time that I realized that this is my battle. I have to fight it on my own. This is my individual journey that I have to, you know, fight and win. Because while my mom was there, I had all those things again and again that, can you just take me to the doctor? I just want to get this checkup. I want to get this checkup done. And they were, obviously, anybody who is thinking normally at that time will definitely get agitated from your behavior because it does not seem or sound normal to them. But there was a time that I felt like I'm so drained, I am so sick and tired of my thoughts that I just wanted to escape it, but I could not. And frankly speaking, that period, the postpartum, it almost took me around 1.5 to 2 years. And I came here in 2023 April, and before coming here to Canada, I just got to know 1 week before that I was pregnant. As I just felt that I'm out of that phase, it hit me again. Not the postpartum, but that fear of getting it again. But here we got busy with our lives. I was so active in my pregnancy. That was a very good thing. But as soon as I approached my delivery date, everything happened in a fraction of seconds. I wasn't prepared because I had very high BP issues. So they just told me to rush to the hospital immediately. I was not ready with my bag. I was just went I was just like going for a regular checkup, and everything happened that we had to book an Uber with my 2-year-old son, and I rushed with my mom to the hospital. My husband came there, and they just said that they will do the surgery now. And first, your mind is not prepared for a surgery. Surgery is a surgery. Doesn't matter if it's a birth surgery, or you cannot say it's a happy surgery. Surgery is a surgery for the body. So there was a lot of anxiety inside because that was a new place. We had heard a lot about the medical system here. So I had that kind of fear that what if something happens during the, operation, and who will take care of my son? At that point of time, I again had those um, negative thoughts, but I wanted to keep myself calm. And as soon as I delivered my baby girl, I was happy, I was elated, and she came to the room. We had a good time, and then immediately, after 4 days, when I came home, my BP shooted so high that again, that fear of the one I described in my first pregnancy hit me again. And I was just rushing here and there, calling everybody I could call to help, that my blood pressure is not getting normal, and the doctors here would not do anything. And again that phase started. But the worst starts, what happened in my journey was like after 6 months. And as soon as my baby girl turned 6 months, I again had those thoughts. I got complex, I got so negative that I just felt like I'm good for nothing. All the mothers are doing this, they're managing this, and I don't know how to do it. I'm just at home taking care of my babies, and good for nothing. I did not feel like dressing up. Sometimes my husband would tell me that, just get up from the bed, you will feel better. But how do I tell him that I don't feel like getting out of the bed? That you know, it overwhelms me sometimes when I talk about this, because that feeling is so. What do I say? That's so bad. You feel helpless. You feel reaching out to somebody who can help you, but nobody can do that. And as soon as my kids will come, and then I'll just hush my thoughts, and I would say, okay, you just get up, cook food. I'm just cooking food, and I am in my other thoughts. I have no idea what's happening around. So that was the phase that I could not make any videos or content for the last few months, because I really had a very, very challenging time. I was just doing things that I could do for my kids. I did not feel like dressing up. I did not feel like speaking to the camera. I did not feel like putting any makeup on myself. But I realized one thing in this whole time and whole period is that I have become a woman that I always wanted to be. I have become really powerful in terms of, um, you can say, mental strength. I don't cry on very little things now. I am very, very strong when it comes to my children. I have that endurance to shield them from any kind of problem, that I'm just standing behind them and just looking at the world like it's us and you. So that feeling, it basically changed me as a person. I've become a stronger woman. I never thought that I would speak for the wrong. I was always a people pleaser, like isko bura nahi lagna chahiye, usko bura nahi lagna chahiye. I'm no longer that. I just do what feels good for my soul. I feed my body all the emotions that are good for me. One thing that really helped me was the affirmations and charging the water you drink. So I don't know, like, how many of you believe in this, but it really worked like magic for me. I was just doing the affirmations, even if my mind was, racing and telling me, no, 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 you do this and that. I was just, no. I had written my affirmations, and I was so adamant that I would read them early morning, by at 4 I was just getting up with an alarm to read the affirmations. Then before I go went to sleep, I used to read them, and in between afternoon time, whenever I get time, I used to do that. Two things that I changed completely was, after 9:30 I'm not going to use my cell phone at all. I will just spend time with my kids. If even if thoughts are coming, I will not just not Google and see, oh, this is happening, what will happen. This was the worst thing I had done. And when I woke up in the morning at 4, I would just close my eyes, sit on my bed, not go to the washroom, do nothing, and just sit and read my affirmation straight. So that, to an extent, like 70%, it had helped me heal. And my message is just that if you're going through that phase, don't call yourself weak. Don't call yourself that I'm going through that phase. People start giving you sympathy, and you know that victim feeling, you don't need it. You say that yes, I'm going through that phase, but I'll get out stronger than ever, and you will. So I think all the mothers who are listening to me right now and who had successfully get out of that period, they will definitely agree with me that they are no longer those woke weak women personalities. Now they're very strong. They just know what to say, when to say. They have very good control over their emotions. They are more practical now. So I think all these things are needed if you want to have a beautiful happy life. क्योंकि आज के टाइम में if you're very sensitive, crying on every little thing, it won't help. सो अगर आपका वो फेज चल रहा है, बी हैप्पी, क्योंकि जब आप ग्रेजुएट कर जाओगे इस चीज़ को, यू आर गोइंग टू हैव अ वेरी ब्यूटिफुल पर्सनैलिटी दैट यू वर लॉन्गिंग फ्रॉम अ लॉन्ग टाइम, and you'll be proud of yourself that what you have become. So if any of you has anything to share regarding the postpartum, or you want to have a word, or you want to discuss something, please comment down and let me know. So if we can make a platform where we can talk about postpartum and what are the basic natural feelings that we get, because every mother has their own experiences. Like mine was completely different, yours could be completely different, and that can help some moms to get out of it even more easily and beautifully. And if you're pregnant, this video is not at all to, you know, make you scared of anything. We do everything for the first time. Motherhood is for the first time, pregnancy is for the first time, and postpartum is for the first time. So if it comes, let it be. It will come, we will fight, and we will get out of it even stronger. So this is my only message, and from now onwards I hope that my energy stays this way, because I really want to be like this. It makes me happy, and I'll be sharing more product reviews with you, very genuine, from my heart. And I will definitely try that once a week we just keep one day where we are just talking about what we feel in our heart, conversation that is straight from my heart to yours. And I hope this helped to a lot of moms. And if you have anything to say, just comment down and share. Thank you.